Hey, what's up guys? It's Jsmith Gaming here. Hope you guys are having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be going over 10 different beginner tips, and these tips are going to be anywhere from how to make your life easier, as well as just the things I wish I knew when I was new to the game to hopefully help you guys out. So first of all, I just want to say if you're new to the game, or if you're just new to the channel, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy this game as much as I do. A really big passion of mine, and I really just enjoy the game as a whole. And if you guys learned something, or if you guys just like the video, leaving a like and subscribing would be appreciated, but if not, it's no big deal. I hope to catch you guys in the future. And let's waste no more time, and let's go ahead and get into the first tip. So my account may look a little different than yours. It's because I am a Town Hall 4 currently. So if you're fresh off the tutorial and you're just like, what the heck, his base looks way different than mine, it's because I'm a little bit further down the game. But in regards to tip number 1, the first thing that I would build is the clan castle. It's going to be a little broken structure off to the side. I'll insert a picture to just give a little bit more clarity on what it looks like. And this is going to cost 10,000 gold to build. You probably will have to build or upgrade, your gold storages to fit 10,000, but it's fine. Upgrades in the beginning of the game are relatively short. So the reason you want to upgrade this is because you get the ability to request for troops, and you can basically get troops from your clanmates. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to defend your base better, as well as it helps you raid other bases. And honestly, it adds a social aspect into the game, such as you can join a clan and chat with other people, as well as you can war. I'm currently in a thing called Clan War League, where it's a 7-day event where you just war after war after war. It's really fun, and it's just something really fun to participate in with your clanmates with awesome rewards. And for tip number 2, let me go ahead and break that down. So for tip number 2, it's all about gems. And gems are basically the paid currency of the game, how the game makes money. And some people will be free to play, some people will be putting money in the game. But my overall number 1 tip is to save them. Seriously. You have a feature in the game called builders. What these little things do is they allow you to build new structures, as well as upgrade your existing structures. And when you put a building through an upgrade, it's going to prompt you to you can finish it with gems. And I'm going to advise you not to do that. And why I say that is because you want to save up to get as many of these builder huts as possible. Because when you have more builders, you're able to build more buildings at the same time. As you can see, I have 3 buildings, and the most you can basically get from the shop is 5. And you want to save up to get those 5 builders, so that way you can progress through the game as fast as possible, as well as it just makes your life easier. And you can do that by destroying these little structures outside, like the trees, the trunks, and the stones that are around the base, as well as doing the in-game challenges that you will get through playing the game. How I got here was just pressing the top left on that little blue sign and the number. And as you can see here, there's a bunch of in-game challenges you can do to earn gems, as well as something people overlook a lot is actually the community events. And how you go about getting here is you press the little flag and you can go to events, and sometimes there will be basically events you can do to earn gems and just basically unlock cool features in the game, which is pretty fun. And now that we've got that over and done with, let's go ahead and get into tip number 3. So I actually made a mistake. I actually covered tips 2 and 3 at the same time, and those were basically tip number 2 was to save your gems and buy the builders, and number 3 was to how to get the gems through the events tabs and the in-game challenges, as well as destroying the buildings. So for tip number 4, it is going to be doing the single player missions. Doing these missions do not take away your shield, and basically if you get attacked, you will get a little bit of a barrier and basically protection from other players for a certain period of time. And if you do the single player missions if you do the attack screen, go to single player, and then you can go to Rocky Fort or practice missions work too, either of the two, and you can attack these bases for some pretty easy loot. So for this one, I'll go ahead and attack this base, and we'll go ahead and just put the giants down. And obviously, I didn't really plan to do this in the video. I'm kind of just winging it. So I'm really just trying out some new compositions with this game right now. So that's why I have the goblins and just the mass giants. So doing single player missions is just a great way to get acquainted with attacking and just get some pretty easy loot without losing your shield. And for tip number 5, this isn't going to be your typical tip, but it's actually to do with your mindset. And one thing that I had as a new player, and I just feel like I have had to deal with as I was progressing through the game, is, look at that, I just got an in-game challenge, is whenever you lose, you can get kind of upset with yourself. You're like, man, like, where did I go wrong? Like, why did I fail? Or like, this person's not better than me, or he is better than me. Like, relax. Winning and losing is part of the game. It's okay to lose trophies. It's okay to gain trophies. Like, just understand that the best way to learn is to actually watch your replays and watch other people play, so that way you can get a better understanding of what went wrong and what actually goes right in the game. So, now that I've got that covered, let's go ahead and get on to tip number 6, and that is trophies don't matter. A question that I get commonly asked is, like, what is the point of trophies? And trophies are basically, you do get loot bonuses by being in a certain league. So let's say at the top you can see the loot bonus in Titan League is 2,000 Dark Elixir, 320,000 Elixir and Gold. And every league has their own loot bonus. So for me, I'm in Silver 3. I get 2,600 Gold and Elixir. And honestly, leagues don't really matter until you're in the higher Town Hall levels. Just relax and just play the game for fun and just learn to attack, learn the game, you know? So for tip number 7, this is actually like more of an honesty statement. When you're starting out with the game, a lot of people, including myself, will actually advise you to completely max your base before moving on to the next Town Hall. And to be honest, you can do that, and it probably is the best way to do it, but you really don't need to completely max your Town Hall until you get to Town Hall 6. And the reason I say that is because after Town Hall 6 is when the game starts to really amp up, and like, I guess you could say it gets more competitive, and honestly each Town Hall that you go up gets the game even more fun. And even though I may have said that poorly, but it's true, I run a Let's Play series. This is actually the account I use to run my Let's Play series, and I'm currently maxing out this base before I move up. So truly, play the game how you want. A lot of people will recommend that you completely max out your base, and you can see if you have any upgrades left on your base by pressing the little builder icon at the top, and he will see how many upgrades you have left at that Town Hall. And that's just a quick little tip right there. And honestly, play the game how you want. Really, you don't have to max your Town Hall until you're up to level Town Hall 6, but it's something that is kind of like, I guess you'd say, a good practice too. So for number 8, which is another kind of unusual tip, and honestly more of an opinion, and that is offense always over defense. I always build my offensive buildings before I really focus on my defense, and that may or may not be because of my playstyle, but hear me out on my opinion. So the reason I say that is because I always get way more loot than I lose while attacking. So as you can see, I have lost a decent amount of loot lately, but I gain it back with the amount of raids that I do on a consistent basis. So I'm really not losing that much. With some wins, as well as getting the loot bonus from basically getting 3 stars. As you can see, the little stars on the bottom right, I'm kind of highlighting it right here. There's 2 stars and it's out of 5. If you get 5 stars out of the day, you basically get a star bonus. As you can see, the current league, the star bonus is 140,000. If I can just get 2 attacks, or let's say basically 5 stars in a day, I'm gonna get 140,000 guaranteed. And that's where I'm just saying, like, offense over defense, my opinion, truly, it's up to you. So in number 9, and this may be, I guess you'd say, a basic tip, or you're like, oh, like I already know this, but some people don't, and that is to actually attack with a full army. As you can see, if I look at my army camp, it says my army camp space is 13 out of 80. I want to attack when I have that all 80 slots filled up, or else you're kind of attacking at a disadvantage and you're not attacking at your full potential. So I always recommend attacking at your full potential and really just using all the troop space that you have to attack bases. Quick little tip here is you can actually train the next troops in advance. So currently I have 4 wall breakers and I'm training the rest of my troops. I'm gonna go ahead and train the next set of armies. So let's say I finish this raid and I want to do a raid right after it. If I have an army in queue and I expend all that army in an attack, I can basically just use that army that's already been pre-trained and it will be loaded into my army camp, which is really nice. And let's go ahead and get into tip number 10. So this is a really cool one that I think you guys will really enjoy, and that is to join a wreck and leave clan. If you have no idea what I'm joining, these are clans specifically set up to basically let you in and leave as soon as you've accepted troops. So first, let me go ahead and exit the troops I have, and boom. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go into wreck and leave, look that up in the clan search, and you wanna go to one that says anyone can join under the name. So as you can see, anyone can join on this one. That's a Town Hall 7, unfortunately. That's full. And let's go to one where I can basically join a wreck and leave. I have one bookmarked. I'm just gonna go ahead and join this one. And I'm now a member. And what I can do is I can just request reinforcements and they will donate me some troops and then I will go about my way. And as you can see, I just got some pretty high level troops already and I've been here for what, like 5 seconds. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is make sure I have it bookmarked. To bookmark a clan, you just press that little bookmark thing on the top right and then leave. And that's the point of that clan really, is to wreck, request some troops, and then leave, you know? Just give some space up for other people who want to join and leave as well. And if you need tips on how to join a clan, I'll leave that in the top right. And overall, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I do have a Let's Play series on my channel walking you through all the different Town Hall levels, and it'd be awesome if you guys could join me on that. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. I'll catch you guys in the next one.